karon ang usa sa mga ilado kung Cebuano kusina ang hisgutan. Let's all welcome food historian Miss Luella Alex. Maayong buntag, Miss Luella.
Maayong buntag, Sab.
First of all, Miss, how are you and your family doing?
Kay lockdown man, so sana imprison, no? Kuan ra kay no, kanang harsh ra kayo nga statement. Yeah, lockdown in the house. May ganin no, resume.
Sakto, bahalag naka-stay at home. Miss Luella, during the lockdown, during this quarantine, usa ang imuhang mga videos, ang imuhang social media pages nga giduaw namo for some comfort zone, comfort food. Can you please share with us how you started your love for cooking? Kanusa ni siya nagsugod and what inspired you to really pursue this passion?
Niad tumanggod, if you're a girl, you stay at home. The boys can play outside. But you're a girl, babaeng buhat, you stay at home. Stay with Lola, stay with Mommy. And then, learn how to cook. Ganong yun na, learn how to cook. But now I don't regret staying at home because of that. Because I learned so much from my grandmother. And I think the love for cooking developed as I grew up.
And with your passion for cooking, you were able to produce a lot of books, 7 in fact, about Cebuano cuisine. For you, what makes Cebuano cuisine really stand out and what makes it really unique?
The Cebuanos are not maarte, no? We do not put too much like some provinces where they put a lot of sauces and everything. The Cebuanos, what's important to the Cebuano is that the ingredients are fresh. Ngaway lang sa, no smell. There are 3 cooking methods which have stayed with us. These 3 cooking methods are what? Sugba, which is to grill, no? Sugba, then tinua or tuwa. The verb is tuwa, and then kilaw. The verb is also kilaw. The resulting dish is kinilaw. And what's beautiful there is this way of cooking has been passed on from generation to generation. Nga di gyud makalimtan. Ang everyday food nato is really chutukil.
And Miss Luella, you have a book entitled Balaang Bahandi, The Sacred Treasures of the Archdiocese of Cebu.
Balaanon. That's the word there is balaanon, which is sacred, which means sacred. So that's about the 57 churches that were in existence when Cebu became an archdiocese in 1934. Yeah, all these churches are mostly made of stone. Kanang made of stone na churches started our tradition to bake or to cook with egg yolks. If you think of a town that has a big stone church, you are very sure to have a tradition of using egg yolks. Leche flan, kanang mga tocino del cielo, torta, puros na egg yolks, no? Kay ang gigamit sa pagtukod sa atong mga simbahan, ang may simento, ang argamasa consisted of egg whites, the sap of the lauat tree, and apog.
And of course, Miss Luella, we have mentioned already about your 7 books that you have produced. Which book was the most memorable one that you have ever produced?
Of course, I will say Hikay. Because Hikay, the culinary heritage of Cebu, has my heart and my, I think, too much of myself in the book.
Amazing.
Emotional ko.
How come, Miss? How come? What is it about Hikay that makes it very precious among all the books that you have produced?
Well, for one thing, it's a favorite topic, food.
Yes.
Food is always, maimang kay mi mangaon sa amo. May kay mi mangaon. So in that book, my grandmother's leche flan recipe I shared my grandmother's leche flan recipe, her escabeche, or adobo nganukos, I shared family heirloom recipes in that book. So a lot of me went into that book.
And Miss Luella, kani gusto jud ni namo ipangutana kay ilado man jud ang Cebu sa lechon baboy nato. Pero unsa pa ang mga pagkaon nga makaingon ka nga tatak sugbuanon jud ug adunay significance sa ato ang local history?
Ang atong puso, ang atong kinilaw. Because our kinilaw is different from the others. We are the only ones who serve kinilaw with adding coconut cream, coconut milk just before serving. Ang uban, muputi man ang ilang kung ano, our neighboring neighboring islands. Na muputi, but that's because they add tabon-tabon. It's a certain kind of nut that they crack, and so it makes it white. Ours is white because we add the lovely coconut cream. The puso, diri man gyud sa Cebu ang puso. So, it started in the mountains as an offering to the spirits. But then maybe later the farmers saw that it is a very convenient way of kanang bringing rice to the farm when they're working. So mauna na nagamit. But at first, offering na yun na sila sa mga espiritu, usa sila magtanong ba. So, yeah, the puso and the kinilaw, and I always call our lechon inasal. Inasal man yun na. Pag-abot sa mga Tagaog, nahingo ng lechon. Ato mang gitugutan ang mga Tagaog na kanabang mo overtake ba sa atong ngan ana inasal, because the root word there is asal. Magsugba ka og pieces of meat. But when it's a whole animal that you are roasting, that's asal.
Before we end our interview, what's your message of hope and inspiration for all our viewers?
Always patronize what we have in Cebu. Be proud that, be proud that you're a Cebuano, and be proud of your food.
Thank you so much, Miss Luella, for all the valuable lessons and information that you have given us. Daghang salamat.
Daghang salamat po. Amping.
Amping. Yes.
Amping mo.
Amping kanunay.